Okay. This is either going to go very well or very poorly. But regardless, please don't say anything racist. We are live.
Oh, what now?
We're live.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Meow, D.
Greetings, everyone.
Okay, we will go
Oh, yeah, I
into-
don't have the stream open. How do I do that?
You open the stream.
Yeah.
The site.
Yeah.
There's
I had a little thingy that pinned tabs, but I don't know. In Windows.
Thank you.
Desk pins, that's what it's called.
Alright.
I was like, God damn. It me.
Chat is automatically muted.
cat boy, yes.
Yeah.
But this is a brand new campaign. Yes. Yes, yes. Question, are all of you guys in the thingy? Oh, you are. Wow. Okay. I am a catbot. I am
New
indeed a catbot.
campaigns. Woo.
Yes. We are running a brand new campaign called Fractured Star. To summarize it just a little bit, it is a sort of Eastern Japanese inspired campaign, and I'm excited to run it and give you more information about it. But without further ado, I should probably move over to the actual hackin' thing, right? Oh my god.
Ah, yes. The
That
qualities of live streaming.
I'm a professional streamer. So,
Only the best.
only the very, very best. So, again,
best there ever was.
without further ado.
Okay, what is that noise?
What noise?
That's a great
I'm hearing-
question.
I'm hearing a
That's what
blip
seems-
noise.
It seemed to be the music site changing over.
Oh, okay. So long as I know it's not my PC about to blow up.
Fair enough.
We will begin
Well, you can do that.
this story in a fairly peaceful location. You are in a town called Lido. It is a walled city that has a small creek passing through it, and next to it lies a large river, some fields of rice, and further beyond to the north, northeast, a forest as well. Your various, oh, I should hide this. You all had managed to come to this city for a variety of different reasons. Some of you for work, some of you for a brief trip, and some of you just for rest along your travels. However, through different means for all of you, everybody, no matter how strong, no matter how persistent, and will eventually need rest. And that is where we go right now. As you all find yourselves in the late evening, the sun has just about gone down, and you had all found your way into the little inn and bathhouse. A large building on the southwestern corner of the shit. I need to adjust this. One moment.
Yep.
Whoops. A large building on the southwestern corner of the walled city. That also chat cannot see.
Yep, they don't have any vision.
I see those eyebrows rises.
Yes. Bulk ownership owner. Okay. I'm a professional streamer. Stream view. Observer of this, and not save.
There's a lemon.
That's fucking odd. Oh, that's really fucking odd. Okay. Cool. I love that. You love to see that. All of that. There we go. Okay, I need to fix a couple more things. God dang it. Gomena, sorry.
All good, take your time, Tilda.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take your time.
I'm gonna fucking rain hellfire upon myself.
Don't beat
And
yourself
PC
up too
Turtles.
hard. Yep.
Roll
Okay, okay.
AD20 to cast Hellfire correctly.
Bulk prototype. Bulk ownership. None. None. And none. Yeah, because they could see. Hold up, I'm just gonna put in a. Nope, that's wrong. God damn it.
Is the Legoman.
Yeah, and the Lego Man should not be able to give chat sight, so I'm trying to fix that. Oh.
The Lego
Oh.
Man of Ever-Seeing Sight. Gives a Jor 5 to all site-based checks.
The scrying minifig.
Yeah, the for anyone who's like seen my my games before, the Lego Man has usually been yeah, perfect. Got it. Is my go-to default for lol Lamau NPC token. But in the meantime, hey, I'm really proud of the music I found.
Nice music.
Yeah.
My music's not even playing.
I like the
Gotta
most ALT. A lot.
I'm fucking stupid.
I hope
Yeah.
there will be a moment to show off character art.
I'm so fucking sorry. Yes, there will absolutely be. Stream notifications, by the by. I forgot to do that too. Stream viewer. Oh boy, do you like D&D? Well, I do too. So much so that I'm running a third D&D game, and the session 1 is starting now. Come watch, maybe, please.
Oh, yep, 7 that.
I might as well do another tweet.
Sorry, I'm customizing my dice as this is all going on.
Oh no, that's totally fine. Take advantage of all the time in the world.
I spent a good 10 minutes trying to work out why my dice was so dark. I had it set to dark.
Nice.
That would do it, yes.
Yes, that would.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Okay, what does rainbow look like? Not a rainbow.
I can't find the tweet.
Because I haven't made it yet.
Ah, that would explain it.
I'm writing it out. I made the stream announcement
Oh yeah.
on my YouTube, on my Discord. Dream.
You tell people in the
Blue.
blue box?
Yeah, I can.
Sorry?
Talking about.
Celtic Linux has an X on it.
Am I this
that.
fucking stupid? Okay. I don't. Fuck it, we ball. Okay.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, we ball. I have ballin'.
Fuck it, we ball, the best
and
stance
I
to
can't
always have.
get up. I am balling and I can't get up. I'm also out of water, so one moment.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go grab an energy drink.
I'm gonna go use the toilet.
Okay.
It's time, Blue.
Oh no.
Finally, after 10,000 years and maybe an hour too late.
10,000 views will give you such a crick in the neck.
We begin once more. You guys are all, for one reason or another, making your way to this inn, be it for your own rest or for your own work. Through your travels, through your various different travels. So, I will roll on our fancy, on our little dice set here, and we will see who gets to introduce themselves first, from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. /R space 1d5. Fuck! Okay. Dream. Would you kindly please introduce yourself and your character?
Can I not go first? Sorry. Just so I can, like, I don't know, kind of get a sense of, like, what kind of stuff I should say.
Sorry?
Sorry, I said, can I not go first, just so I can kind of get a sense of what kind of stuff I should say?
Sure, absolutely. In that
Okay.
case, we will roll a d4. And yes, chat, I know you can't see. Index, you're not in this campaign. That is a 4. Sofia. If you would kindly, if you can, please introduce yourself. Whomst you are, and what you are about. And you can take your time.
Okay.
And I will just have everybody else sort of temporarily not exist.
Hello, I am Sofia. As you may already notice, I am not outright speaking. I am a mute, so I will be using a bot to assist me in speaking. I am also a long-time lover of both role-playing and D&D.
So, yeah. As you will enter, sort of approach this building, you will see there are a few sort of people out front, offering, like, welcoming in travelers who come in, and as you approach, they will simply bow their head, and one of them will open a door for you. And they will just say, welcome in, please. And you will see the inside
Yasu would offer a small bow, placing a hand on her chest. Before heading inside.
As you head inside, you will see that it is a large floral garden in the center. These are blossoming trees and large plants inside. As you will enter, you will see one of the servants will follow behind you and say, Mistress, we offer a variety of different services. Would you be looking for a room or something to eat for right now? And I will be happy to help you. The master of the house is currently out, so I will be serving you for as best I can.
Something to eat first would be nice.
they will bow and move over to the side and open up a door that leads to a very large tea room. As you make your way through here, you will see that there's a big like bar, and there's a fire pit here and different places for one to rest. You will see that there is another person on stage sort of performing some quiet music on as well, and there are a couple other patrons just strewn about, sitting at various different tables, just enjoying the evening here. It is not too terribly crowded, and you'll also see that there are some more private rooms as well down here. But if you would wish, and the person who's sort of attending you, and I'll just give them a slight tinge here of a reddish tinge here. They will sort of like gesture to the whole room and say, "By all means, please, find wherever you need, and someone will come. I will inform a member of the staff to serve you as best we can. You are free to rest and choose a private room or sit in a more open area."
I shall take one of the private rooms, thank you.
They will bow, and you will see that many, all of the private rooms are pretty empty, save for one that just has like a single, a little guy in there, and like when they notice you're like looking at them, they'll sort of just like close the door to like get their privacy. But you are welcome to move in. All of them are sort of in the south here, sort of these areas.
A little guy, just a little guy.
Just a little dude, just a little duder. As you sit in here, is there anything that you are doing while you wait for your meal? Or are you just sort of sitting silently?
She would just sit silently, offering a small prey for the time being.
Understood. And with that, people walking about would notice there is something a little bit strange about you. Stranger than most other civilians. As you walk around, none of the people here question it, but you do notice the glances you get from the other patrons. None of the workers question it. They've been sort of... It would be impolite to question your appearance, but within your art, you see that there are stitching along bits of your face and body, and the bluish, almost mismatched colors throughout sort of betray what would normally be a traditionally beautiful elven appearance. And you do see those stairs, and as you step into the room, you do see... well, give me a perception check. Or an insight would be ideal. Yeah, you are able to make out the... there is an inherent mistrust of you as someone who's just immediately and obviously different. And although the workers don't show it very openly. They breathe a sign of relief when you are tucked away in your little corner and less openly visible to everyone else. However, they're making an effort to be polite, even if it doesn't exactly come naturally. With that being said,
Yasu does not pay it much mind, as she does move over to gently close to curtains, to ease people just a bit more.
As you do. The curtains are thin. They don't hide that someone's inside. That would generally, but they sort of, with the candle and everything, it sort of obscures and shows. You can see the silhouettes outside, especially from the fire pit, and they can see the your own silhouettes inside, just so that people can tell that the curtain isn't just closed and there's someone actually in there. But it is a very obscuring and cozy room you have yourself here. And as you look outside of the window, you will see another strange traveler pass through. And here I will roll a d3. Un, dos, tres, that would be Growley. Or Bingus. Whatever you prefer. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Okay, I thought I was going last, cause yeah. Anyway,
I'm going this by dice roll.
Okay, I'll try my best. Yes, my character is Fennel. He is a paladin beauty flowerling. What else should I say about him? I've drawn a blank.
You don't have to say anything, but just introduce the fuck you are, too, if you want. Or don't. That's your call.
Experienced waiter came to this land about a month or so ago in search of something. I don't know how much I should actually give away of his story at the moment.
That is entirely your call. Well, the sun is beginning to set here as this night falls, and you find yourself in this very peaceful and quiet but large inn for the area.
Mm-hmm.
I will ask you a question.
Yes.
Here. And you can choose to answer however you want. Do you work here, or is that a position that you would like to be taking?
Yeah, sure. If there's opportunity for work.
Yes.
A guy would take it.
So, in your case, it would be a little bit different from the others. You come in not necessarily as a traveler, but as someone coming in for a job. You've been here maybe a few days to maybe a few weeks. People are within the building are familiar with you as a strange person who does their work well, but because of, well, your nature as a strange creature from a strange land, you typically work in the later hours, and you don't, I'd imagine you typically don't have a problem with that.
Nope.
So as you approach the building, you will see a few of the other workers in red here will sort of, they don't give you a bow, but they sort of nod and say, the evening is quiet, but we still have some guests. Please, you are needed in the kitchen, and then we will have you serve food for the people who have arrived.
Whereabouts is the kitchen? I'm sure my character would know this.
Your character would. You would know that the kitchen is right here.
Okay.
There's a rather small sort of this is a small kitchen here. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm just looking at the map and realizing I don't know shit. But follow. If your character would follow
the NPC?
Here, yes. Well, you would make your way over, and you would see a large sort of room. There is like one other person here working alongside you. There's a sort of another woman here, and I'll actually give her different art, but she's looks a little bit tired, but that's mostly the evening. It's not necessarily that she's not prepared for the work you had, but she's never
It's
really
just been a long day.
Yes. The two of you mostly speak during these like midday, like nighttime, in between like afternoon and night shifts. That's sort of where the two of you would really interact the most. And she'll give you a little nod.
I nod back, and yeah, start to get things ready.
This particular NPC I will color in just because they work with you. As you get started with everything, kindly give me a sort of like we'll say for now you can use your herbalism kit instead of like cook's utensils here, and give me a check here. Actually, no, just give me a I'm trying to think what skill check would be most appropriate for like a waiter.
That's okay. That's okay. While you're doing that, I'm trying to work out how to actually do checks.
So double click your token.
I've got it up.
You may also do them with the combat HUD by clicking the little bar above your icon.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
But as you do that, you will see give me I'll just say I suppose it would be a charisma check because you're
Could
interfacing
go for straight
with the...
int check if it's for doing food stuff.
Yeah, we'll give it a like charisma. Make it charisma because most of your job involves interfacing with the public.
Yeah, and I'm not real. Yeah,
I'll give
you
advantage
supposed
on
to be
that.
interfacing with making the food.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what was it again? Charisma.
Yeah. So click on the word charisma because there is no like tool check for.
Yeah. And ability check. Yep.
Yes.
Normal.
Advantage because you're good at this.
All right. 18. Thank Christ.
That was Constitution, not Charisma, but that's
whoops.
totally fine. And with your, so instead we're going to add 3 to that, and it'll be a 21. No,
just for chat.
22.
I am dyslexic. I have issues reading, so I'm going to make fumbles like that.
Charisma is on the bottom.
Yeah, it is too.
You'll get it. Don't worry. I understand.
I got a little excited. I saw the sea and just thought that.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. You start whipping out food as fast as you can and bringing it out to the various different people. As the night pack comes more online, it's not as busy as other days. They make pretty sure not to schedule you on days that are particularly busy. They're able to get in other waiters who are less conspicuous.
More thought. Yeah.
Yes.
More visually pleasing than me.
It's not to say that you're not beautiful in your own right. You are a flowering person. It is just, oh, you're strange.
Yeah. I'm not exactly Yeah.
But with your high check, you get the feeling that like the people who are here, they're regulars, and what you notice here is that they aren't here necessarily to, how should I say, they aren't here necessarily to because they quite like being they find you, for lack of a better word, a very beautiful creature. Like you are a flower, you're aromatic, and you calm people down a little bit with your presence. You have a very strong calming presence that, even though you are strange, you sort of open their mind to a strange presence. And as you go about your work, those who know you as a very friendly and open, kind face that they enjoy seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing your work very well. Definitely earning your keep. So.
Yes, and I greet the people that I've seen before, wave and all that. Yeah.
Of course.
Try to be as friendly as possible, 'cause, yeah.
Also, this is the art for the lady.
Alright.
Kind of sleepy lady. Anyways, moving right along, 1d2 here. Odds are evens, and it'll be either Raven or Blue. Odds will be Raven. As you begin to work and the night goes, the sun begins to set a little bit further and further below. Raven, you enter the area, and joining you along would be your little owly boy or girl. If you would kindly please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I am Emily. I like cats. This is my character, Midnalynn. Currently they are a very tall elven woman of a motherly stature.
And
I know the token doesn't really represent it, but
it's totally okay. As you approach,
there are reasons. Also, Boop. You may want to delete the copy of Midnalynn, because this is the wrong. This token represents the wrong sheet.
Which one?
The top one is the wrong one. This one represents the Lorehold background, which is the wrong one.
Oh. I'll delete that. No problem.
There we go.
Sig. There you have it.
All right, so I will approach the inn, having been here before.
Okay.
I will give a gentle nod to the people at the doorway and head to my usual table.
They give you a nod as well. They follow behind you, but seeing as how you've been here before, they don't really, they just follow you in case you need anything. And as you approach the entrance here, you sit down at the central area here. How many times have you been to the sort of inn here?
Oh, countless. Having been in this town for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm. So you will be able to see a very familiar, friendly face running around to and fro, just making conversation, generally wafting a surprisingly pleasing aroma wherever they go. In Fennel, running about, making everything. And the other Luna here will sort of sit right at your side at the table, and the other workers here will sort of look at you and bow and say, "Is there any other accommodations you will require?"
My usual wine, please.
Understood. And they will move forward and sort of like pass through to the kitchen, and as they pass by Fennel, they'll sort of whisper in your ear. The dragon woman, sorry, my fucking apologies. The elven woman requires some wine, if you would.
Sorry, I'm actually speaking now.
Yes, the waiter sort of says that to you.
Yeah, all right. Nodding. Yep. Or yep.
He'll
off I go to go get the wine.
He'll do that, and Midna. As this happens, can I ask, does your familiar talk? I don't believe we discussed this.
I believe they can talk.
Okay. And you said that their personality was smug?
I said the image of that looked smug, but I don't know. I haven't thought about that. If you want, we can.
Okay. Because all right. Give me a number, 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Let's see. Aw, that's adorable. Okay. You will see as the owl sort of like hops down onto the table. It sort of like does a weird walk and like sort of sits down next to you on your lap and sort of like nuzzles and like cuddles up there. Weren't we supposed to be traveling? Or why are we... Ooh. And they sort of like nuzzle up and get a little... you feel like they're about to say something really important, but then they're sort of... and they just like fall asleep in your lap. They're very helpful, but weirdly, this diurnal owl that you carry with you is not a night owl. they're they're always sleepy, for better or for worse. But they're cuddly. They seem to always fall asleep against you.
Nice.
And as they sort of like fall and cuddle, you'll see like them almost nest in between your thighs.
I will hold them there and make sure they don't fall over or anything while I read a book at the table.
Mm-hmm. Give me an insight check. As this happens. And we'll say with advantage. Wow. Yeah, they're just a very, very sleepy boy. Or girl, because it's Luna.
Yeah.
And Luna kind of just looks up.
I rolled terrible.
Yeah, it happens. Shit happens. They sort of look up as you're reading, as they're like, kind of sleepy. You know, always sleepy. They'll look up at you. Are we going to sleep here again? I like the beds. The smell is nice.
Probably, Luna.
Okay. And they'll sort of nuzzle into you again. And you don't know if they're actually sleeping or if they're just like lying against you, enjoying the ambience, but they're cozy. And you're cozy. And that's enough. Alright. I will now flip a coin, or odds and evens. Odd is blue and evens will be dream. And we will see who goes next and who goes last. Or roll a die. If it will roll. You know, sometimes it doesn't. Dream.
Okay. This is my basically second time doing a D&D campaign, so I'm still kind of figuring things out.
I got this.
No, of course.
But
I'm happy to make as many sort of accommodations as you need.
All right, awesome. And as for my character, they're a tiefling ranger, and they've just come to the inn and kind of into town to pick up some supplies. And they're a little bit on edge because they generally don't come into many populated places. They're just used to the wilderness for the most part. So this definitely isn't their comfort zone.
Yeah. As this happens, though, did you ever give your dragon friend a name? Or should I give them one?
You can give them one.
Okay. We will say, let's go with Kin. Kin. Which literally is the Japanese word for gold.
That's good.
Your little golden dragon friend here, Kin, he's like small-ish. He's about like up to your waist here. You can't really, not really big enough to ride or anything, but you look at him and they look at you and they give you like a sort of,
Okay, well, listen, it's already nighttime. I know you like sleeping in the forest, but...
And they'll like sort of like get up on their hind legs and like put their like front paws or claws on your shoulder and say,
you need to acclimate to society again.
They'll like tap your shoulders again.
I'm worried about you.
Yeah, I'm a bit hesitant, but after a moment, I'm like, you're right. I need to get used to this. It's kind of becoming a bit inconvenient, especially when we need to pick up supplies like this.
Yes, it is. One night wouldn't kill you. And hey.
He'll like sort of like pull something out. He has like a little pouch on his like side, like a little saddlebag, and he like pulls out like and he gets like pulls out a few like golden pieces that he somehow seemingly always has just enough money for whatever you need. You don't and like,
I'll cover it. Okay?
I'll be fine. Trying as a side hustle.
Oh, he absolutely does. You have no idea what it is. You have no idea what their side hustle is, but they do something and they get money.
I don't question it. I just appreciate it.
I'll cover it. I need... Listen, I'm worried about you, and you help me, I help you, and that's a lovely thing, and very thankful to have you around. But I'm a literal beast, and you...
And he'll like, instead like move his paws from against your shoulders to on your head, on your face, like the idiot sandwich meme.
Yeah.
You are a walking humanoid person. You can live in a town.
As he says that, he's like moving his paws up and down to shake your head.
You should have friends. You shouldn't just have me. And you are family. I love you. But
and he'll just like sort of squeeze a little bit before getting back on the ground.
I look at Keenan, I'm like, I mean, it's okay with just the two of us. I don't need any other friends. Like, you know, I don't want... I think you're right that I need to acclimate, but it's okay. I mean, we've been doing pretty well just the two of us for this long time, so I don't know, man.
You at least deserve a bed. Frankly, I like beds the few times I've gotten them. So, let's sleep in a bed. Okay?
Alright, I'll do it for you.
We'll get food, we'll sleep in a bed, and we'll... I don't know. Go out after this. Just one night. How long could that be?
You're right. One night, that shouldn't be too bad. Let's just go inside.
They'll like give you an affirmative nod, and they look very proud of you for like making that choice. And as you do, you will see your like little dragon friend here, Keen, will sort of like look at the two sort of like servants here who like manning the entrance, and like give them a nod, and they'll say, "Ah, Keen, welcome back."
Hold on.
What?
When's this guy been hanging out around here?
What?
I didn't know you were going out on the town without me.
Well, yeah. Where do you think I get all my money?
Well, I suppose I never thought to question it too hard.
I mean, there are moments where you're out in the forest, and do you ever realize how nothing, like, we use everything, and, like, even the skins and the pelts? Have you never questioned that?
I figure we make do pretty well.
Okay.
He'll like sort of like think.
I need to explain a few things to you.
And he'll sort of like come through and enter in.
And I follow close behind him. Don't want to stray too far.
He's wandering inside, and as you will see that you can walk through the door, by the way, if you wish. Yeah. How these doors work is if you click on them, you can close and open them, and if you can see through them, they're open.
Okay.
You will see Keen sort of like walk through, and as he's walking through, he's like,
okay, so you don't always see me all the time, but you're comfortable like enough on your own. So ever since you've been on your own, you've sort of seen that there'll be like moments where I'm not there, and in those moments where I'm not there, I am typically the pelts and the things that we don't usually need. I go in and I sell them because you don't do it. Someone has to. If not, there's just going to be a bunch of rotting pelts everywhere.
And he's just like kind of explaining how he gets his money while a little bit frustrated at you for not doing the work that he's doing for you. And as he...
God.
As he's like lecturing and half lecturing, half scolding you, he'll like say, God,
fuck, table's taken.
He'll sort of turn around to you.
Do you want a private room, or do you want a just stay out in the open?
I hesitate for a moment, and I'm kind of like, I would prefer the privacy of going to a room, but like you mentioned, I think we should get some food first. So maybe let's grab that and then head to a more private area.
He'll look at you and like give you a like dragon thumbs up and like sort of walk over, and you will see him make his way over pretty close to a fire pit and near a sort of oh my god, he walked through a wall. Oops. Next to a like what is this game called? Go? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think it's Go.
He'll set like a Go table. He's like,
all right, we'll sit here. You know how to play this game?
No, I've never seen this game before.
All right, cool. I'm gonna teach you.
And he like sort of like cracks his knuckles and like gives you a grin as if he's an experienced gambler, like excited to teach someone that knew how to play and like maybe swindle them out of the cash. And he's carefully explains to you how the game works and how to win, how you lose, and then he'll say like, all right,
just for fun,
he will put down a little a coin on like,
you don't have to bet anything, let's just have fun here.
And he's just, you can give me an insight check here.
An insight check? How do I do that? Sorry.
Double click your token. Also, if you want, you can right click your token and you will see a little waffly shape that looks like a grid. Okay. You can uncheck that to remove yourself from the grid.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I kind of like being on the grid, to be honest.
Fair enough. But you will see your little dragon friend will show, and double click your token.
Yeah.
And you will see your character sheet, and then you can click on Insight.
And then just normal?
Yes. Or I'll say Advantage. Roll again. I'll say advantage because you're doing an insight check on Keen, your dragon friend.
Okay. It's going easy on me.
Yeah. 15 here. You're looking at him and you see the eyes of an experienced gambler looking at you like really excited to play a game, like any sort of like game here. They say that they sell all of the things that you hunt and never use. You don't think that's his only means of income right now? Like, just
honestly, I'm not even surprised.
You immediately get the vibe that the gold dragon really likes playing with money. And it is like a toy to them, but it is a useful toy.
I appreciate it. Could be worse hobbies to have.
Gambling is still pretty bad. But as you go, you will see you'll be comforted by the strange faces and also a strange waiter who comes by throughout, who looks floral, passing through the night and serving you all different meals. And as the hour grows late and the last rays of the sun? What the fuck? The sun come down. Mr. Blue, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I'm Blue. I've been a long time fan of the fantasy genre, and I've only somewhat recently actually gotten to play Dungeons & Dragons. Been having a great time so far. And I'm playing Shan. He's about a 7-foot tall cactus man, and he's got orange eyes, blue cactus flower for hair, and he's a baker by trade and a bit of a fighter.
Mm-hmm. As you get throughout your backstory, you've been traveling for a while, if I recall correctly. And however, I would like to give you the same option that I gave Growley, Bingus. Would you like to be someone who is working here, or someone who is just visiting and passing through?
I think visiting, but if interested, may look for work.
Mm-hmm. You've passed through this city, and this small city, and sort of looked around and at different restaurants, different shops, and as the night fell, you find yourself in front of this massive 2-story building, and it appears to be an inn. You look around, and at a sign like right here, you will see it says it is a Lido Inn and Bathhouse, and you will also see the 2 sort of workers at the side greeting different people. As they sort of like visibly do a much bigger double take. It's not even like they did a double take. They questioned Sofia, his character, and had to got a little bit used to Ren. So Ren, what the fuck? To Fennel. But you are yet another plant person, and only the second one they've seen. As you look around, as they like visibly stare, you'll see them quickly try and compose themselves as you approach, if you approach.
I'd be walking up to the inn, looking for a nice place to rest for the night. Pretty tired.
Mm-hmm. You can click and drag as well as use the WSD and the arrow keys if you wish to move your character.
Thank you.
The
Evening.
They will sort of give you a bow, and as you approach, one of them will ask, "Sir, or madam, sir, oh, forgive me."
Oh, that's quite all right.
We would like to know, what sort of services would you require? A meal, a place to stay for the evening? Either one are within our purview.
Just a nice place to relax, maybe some warm water.
They will give you a bow before they open the door, and one of them will once again step inside and say, "Please follow me." And as you do, you will be guided towards the tea room once again. As this happens, you will see a few strange faces. As you are, they inform you, "Please sit wherever you feel comfortable." You will see someone who is playing music on the stage, a couple people at the bar, a tiefling, a blue tiefling in the playing some game with a dragon. And Dream, please give me a d20 roll, just a random d20 roll.
How do I do that?
So
Sorry.
click on the second to right on thing on there. Oh boy. And you are more than likely losing hard. Actually, you know what? I'll click on the dragon so that on Keen here. Yeah, you are losing hard. You are losing so hard, so confused. Like, you understand the rules, but like, motherfucker, this guy's got a leg up on you 1,000 different times.
Clearly much more experienced.
You have not won that gold piece yet. But that's sort of, and you'll also see a elven woman here, with a little owl sort of nuzzling and being all cuddly and cozy, sort of nestled in her thighs. And a couple of the private rooms are already in use as well, with what, and if you look through, give me a perception check.
Alrighty. Oops, I rolled 2 things.
That's okay. You rolled at disadvantage. We'll say that doesn't count. Roll again.
Yep.
Just flat.
Why is it rolling disadvantage?
Holy shit. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm just confused as to why it's rolling disadvantage instead.
Click. You're using the combat HUD?
Oh, I was using character sheet.
Alright. If you're using the character sheet, you should click on perception, and you should be able to click normal afterwards.
And it just automatically rolled.
But why?
That's a good question.
But for
Is one of
why?
your just I know on D&D Beyond with the certain, or with the Beyond 20 thing, holding shift or control can do advantage or disadvantage. I don't know if it does that on
No,
Foundry.
it does that for Foundry too, so
yeah, perhaps it's registering that you have one of those keys held. Like, try pressing one of those real quick and rolling again.
No. And for some reason it's always disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, that is weird.
Try using the other things.
Got my character sheet open on D&D Beyond, and just roll it that way.
Okay, you can't really make out who's in the other rooms or what's happening in there. But it is a very quiet, if a little bit at this point, pretty busy night at the inn here. And you are free to sit down wherever it is you will.
All right. I'll probably just take a nice seat down somewhere on a bench, maybe a table, and up at the bar.
You'll get a seat at the northern end of the bar and
order some water.
You do so. As the evening rolls in, all of you will continue on with your business here. You will all pay for your food, and the night will once again begin, will befall the area. As this happens, it gets a little bit darker for sure, but it's normal, and you will see a slight fog begin to roll in outside as the moon rises. Everybody who's here, I'd imagine that you all sort of stay the night for various reasons. Or all staying the night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I definitely would. Kind of tired.
Yes. As you make your way. Or Growley, for sure, your character would stay the night because you're working. You're one of the few workers in the
Yasu
evening.
would stay the night.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I got a place here, so.
Mm-hmm. As you all make your way through, get your food, I will let you know that eating and being well fed, at least with a traditional non-magical meal, will just grant everybody 5 temporary hit points whenever that happens. You cannot benefit from this more than once per day, so don't count on that. But that's just like a generic well-fed sort of buff here, and all of you, seeing as you're either working or living within these area, working or just resting within this area, will gain that benefit from just existing here. And as the night goes on, oh man, sorry, I'm just looking at the difference between the health and in the familiars. Like looking at Keen's health bar versus Luna's, like the blue health is like maybe a quarter versus half.
I don't even have mine out.
Yeah. All of you will eventually be making your way towards the upper levels for a room. And for the purposes of making my life a little bit easier, I'm going to move over all of you, and I'm just gonna put you all on the grid, get you all over here.
You're gonna throw us all into the fire pit and we all die.
Yes, exactly. Thank you for understanding.
Over. Yep, campaign's over. We died.
Campaign's over. There was a witch burning, actually. That's what happened. And all of you are witches.
They're turning Fennel into one of those smelling candles. What are they called? Incense sticks.
Incense sticks.
There you go.
Smelling candles.
I can neither confirm nor deny if I am a witch.
Well, we need to throw you in the river and see if you float like wood.
Yes. All of you will then over the course of the evening, make your way up to the second story, which has the people, the which has all the bedrooms and such. Throughout the evening, I'd imagine most of you would, I'll ask each of you, what kind of bedroom would you go for?
I would
Would you
have
be-
gotten something modest.
Modest?
Yeah.
Okay. You will be sort of guided over to... Would you want something modest and private, or just... Or would you mind a shared room?
Private.
Private. Understood. You will get one of the cheaper rooms up to the north here. As you open the door, you have a very small area here. It is a quiet room, mostly because it is a quiet building. You have a small window out here, and there is these like paper sliding doors as well that you make your way through. There are other people in other rooms resting throughout, so as you make your way upstairs, it is the other staff that are here make it a note to make it a point to inform you to please be mindful of others resting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go for all of you. Sofia, where would you be resting for the evening? What sort of room would you spring for?
Yasu would get something very simple, and does not mind if it is shared or private.
Mm-hmm. Then I'll just roll a die here. Odds is shared, even as private. So, as you make your way over, you will be shown to your room, and there is a sort of small, like, a common area, and there is a bed here for you. And there's a bed for other people as well. You will look around and you'll see that there is a large bed there, and that is particularly the area where you will be resting. There were no large... This area is particularly reserved for people on a budget, or willing to share rooms, or very, very large groups of people, like families or entourages that need more space. In your case, however, the former rather than the latter.
They calling me fat? Emoji squint.
No. As next will be Blue. What would you be doing? Where would you be staying for the evening?
I
What
would
kind of
quite literally be happy just in the dirt, so I'm not too picky. Something simple.
Understood. Question. Would you... Okay. In that case, they would probably put you in the same, like, sort of like shared space as Sofia.
Is it just me or is the music not playing anymore?
Yeah,
I
I've
had
been having
to
that problem.
refresh the page.
It's been working for me.
Music keeps cutting out for me.
It's worked for me. I'm sorry.
I think it's just my end, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I refreshed and it's working now.
All right. Well, I'm glad. Blue, your Waro will be set in the same area here, and you will come face to face with a very strange person as you see them in this shared common area.
Good evening. Sorry.
You will see a sort of stitched together elf woman, or half elven? Hard to say.
Good evening. I don't want to presume, Miss.
Oh, hello. And yes, it is Miss.
Nice to meet you. Looks like we'll be sharing a room for the night. My name's
Seems
Sam.
so.
And I assume the rooms aren't exactly meant for someone as tall as him, so he'll probably be like crouching down to try and get through the doors.
Yes, that little bunny ear you have is a little inconvenient at times.
Well, to be fair, that's just a copy of the concept art from the book. That wasn't supposed to be there. It's fine though.
Okay.
So he'll sort of lean under the frame of the door and try and go, sit down and relax. Say, nice to meet you, ma'am. What's your name?
Yasu. Taniguchi Yasu.
Well, nice to meet you, Taniguchi Yasu. My name's Sanguaro. I'm new to these parts. Thought I'd come check the place out. Seemed like a nice place to relax. We'll just sip some water.
And the evening goes on. Dream. How much are you going to fight with Keen about getting a big room?
Like, Keen wants a big room?
Keen is going to want a big room. Do you fight him on this?
I feel like by now I've learned to choose my battles with him. So I say, you can pick whichever room. I just want something private.
He will call down a waiter, like whistle for the waiter, like, we're getting a big room, and puts down a handful of gold pieces and slams it on the table. And he looks so excited. He looks so happy.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
And if Fennel is the one who's taking them, then the three of you will make your way over. Not to the shared room. That's not where you're going, but you will head down to the far sort of southern end here, and open a large door to the largest room that you have. And you will see Keen sort of bolt through, like from in between, taking advantage of their height to like dive between your thighs and sort of go in the room, look around, and like make themselves at home in the area, and then like sees the bed and then just dives in on it. And then like looks at you and like and then like quietly like does like one of those little like dog spinnies where they like sort of get themselves comfy before like resting in the area.
Oh, yeah.
And just like truly just steals one of the pillows from the beds, sets it on the ground, and like just like rests on the tatami mat instead of letting you have the bed.
Yeah, even though I'd been a little bit hesitant about staying the night, I have to admit the room is looking pretty comfortable, especially after the long day. So I just go and lie down on the bed and it's super comfy.
Throughout the course of the night, you will feel a small, scaly, warm presence slide up and like roll. Truly, like not even like get up and sneak into the bed, like roll over onto the bed and ends up like sleeping at like your feet throughout the evening, and like only stops moving and like gets still when they're like nuzzled up next to you. And that is the evening here. As the night goes on, the hours pass, and it is a fairly quiet evening here. There are other guests here, there are other people abound, but that's fine. I mean, it's comfortable, it's safe. But as the night goes on, Growley, Fennel is one of the few people here who would probably still be awake.
Yeah, I'd
I
be
would
helping the
like-
kitchen staff and stuff.
You'd be helping the kitchen staff. Staff? Fuck, I'm stealing your accent. God damn it. You're helping the kitchen staff, you're getting everything prepared, but as of right now, as the evening is late, there are no people downstairs. There's only the midnight, the graveyard shift here, and you will see your post at this point is on the second floor, so that people can find you in order to request things from the kitchen, and if needed, you will go down to fetch it. You would more than likely be standing in this sort of open air courtyard here at the corner, just like keeping an eye out, an ear out for people who woke up in the night and need something.
Yep.
I would like you to give me a perception check.
Okay, give me a second. A normal one?
Yeah, a normal one.
Yep.
Ooh, a 14. That is beautiful. Here is what you will notice. With a 14, the fog that was like starting to pick up outside, it gets a little bit more thick.
Oh.
It's nothing that I suppose you haven't seen before. I mean, it's an open air building. The density also wouldn't be that bad. Probably like there-ish. Yeah, like around there-ish. Not as bad as like what you saw there. Sorry.
Not well, what I thought was the building on fire.
No. There's like a bit of
There's a smoke grenade in there.
like fog coming through because of there's a nearby river and it's a very humid area of the world. It's honestly kind of pleasant given that it's a late autumn. It's chilly. It brings us light chill that's nice. If a little makes it a little bit difficult to see. With the 14, you will hear a very what you will hear, it's, if I had to describe it, from the other room, you would hear a very loud. Oh, you can see that, can't you? Fuck. Well,
Yeah,
I was
no.
an asshole.
I gave you picking.
I can't see shit.
Ignore that.
Will do.
You will hear a very faint dripping sound. Coming from one of the nearby rooms.
And this is odd, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The washroom,
One.
it's not, it's, you at first don't notice it too much because the washroom is here. But you'll realize it's not coming from the washroom, it's coming from one of the bedrooms.
Hmm.
Would you check it out?
I probably would investigate and knock on the door and just ask if everything's all right.
You will move over to the room.
Wait, they don't have doors, do they?
They're sliding like sort of like
Yeah.
paper walls here, but you can't sort of like knock against a wooden bits and like you'll hear
Yeah.
very sort of like thinner sort of wood knocking on it as you wait. And there is no answer.
Hmm.
As you're closer, you hear it still, that drip, 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 coming through from beyond the door.
I'm gonna do the sensible thing and get the attention of somebody, like somebody else that's working here, so we can investigate it.
Sure. Give me a... You'll be able to do
Because
that.
I'm not just gonna open the door and go in there, not alone.
Okay. As this happens, as you like turn away to look at this, give me a perception check. As you like step away.
Yep.
To go
normal as well?
downstairs. Yes.
Ooh, okay. Oh, all right. Forgot.
DC is lower just because you're closer, and I'll say on an 11 you get it. As you like begin to step away, 5 feet, 10 feet to go around to the other end of the stairs to take the steps down and find something, you will hear a loud thud on the floor coming from that room. And the dripping
Okay,
stops.
I'm turning back immediately and gonna open the door. That sounds serious. Actually, can I call down the balcony for help?
Sure. You call down the balcony and
Yeah.
for
So
someone to...
I've heard a sudden
everybody,
thump. Yeah.
everybody who's still here, because it's like a big yell, you're trying to get everyone's attention. Everybody who's in the rooms here.
Oh, I was just gonna
kindly-
try to be. I was gonna say, try to be discreet and get for like one of the the guards at the door or something. Like, people would still probably hear me around, but I wouldn't be yelling out loud because that'd just disturb people.
Okay, in that case, only for Miss Elven Owl Lady, the DC will be, I'll say 10 because you're pretty close, and for those of you who are in the other rooms further away, the DC will be 15. Give me a perception check just to try and see if you can do this. Wow, someone's eepy. Wow.
Wow.
I'm pretty far away, so.
Yeah, no.
She had a long day emoji sad.
Blue, Dream?
Oh!
Oh, big.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh no, Dream. Everyone else is still asleep. Dream. Fuck, you rolled a nat
Honk
20.
shoe.
Honk shoe indeed. I think as you call
Just
for
like
more
my owl.
people, Sanguaro. Sorry, Fennel.
Yes.
Dream. We're gonna roleplay something that was happening at around the same time. Because with a nat 20, you woke up a little bit before Fennel made it called out for everything. A little bit before he even really noticed what is happening here. And we're gonna change the ambience just a little bit.
Could I have also rolled for my owl?
Sure. I will say that one Mr. Keen will also roll perception. Your owl wakes up.
Nice.
Everyone, you can kindly listen to the music if you wish. And as you dream, as you listen to the sounds, your fear of just these populated spaces, you kind of wake up in a bit of a start. And as this happens, as you wake up, you will see Keen will sort of like, what happened? And they really only notice that you woke up with them. Dream. Your room only has one window out here, but you look out over it through your bed, and you'll see it is frosted over. The window outside you can't really see through it. There is within here there is it is just a black sort of not black but like pale frosted white window that looks as though someone has made it for privacy's sake, but it's not really a you know for a fact it wasn't like that. And Keen sort of wakes up and you'll feel a little bit cold in the moment. And with the natural 20, oh boy, that's the wrong art. You will see as you sort of step outside of the room. Oh fuck, it's not updated. Whoops, there we go.
The client would like to plead oopsie daisy.
Outside of the room, a faint, translucent figure that will fade away as you notice it. Looking around the building, you will see there is the room. You will see that there is scratching along the walls. And you'll see the scratching, what woke you up. Where is he? You know this. I would like you in this moment to give me a I'll say an Arcana check. Dream.
Do I just do that normal?
Yes. You have no fucking clue what it is you're looking at. And as Keen sort of like gargly gets up like, what? Come on. Why are you waking up? I mean, it's still so late.
Saw something strange out here.
What do you? And they will look back at the scratchings along the wall. And you will see, as this happens, the scratchings against the wall, they begin to bleed, covered in a deep, deep red glow. Drip, drip, dripping. The floors become stained with crimson. as you turn from behind you. I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Okay. Normal?
Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful. Amazing. Beautiful. I love it.
Makes you a little nervous when you say that.
What are you talking about?
Something unfortunate is going to happen to me.
What do you mean? I would never do anything
Nothing
to hurt
bad
you.
could possibly happen in session 1, right?
Nothing bad is ever going to happen to you.
Rocks fall.
Never bad happens in session 1. Ever.
With an 18, you will sort of like turn to step away. You will feel you bump and you turn to step away and leave to get for help. The strange, ethereal woman that you saw before. You bump into her. And you will see. You will feel, as you turn to look at her, you will feel a hand wrap around your neck. And they will simply repeat.
Where is he?
As they grab you and push you against the wall here. And you will immediately take 8 points of damage from this as you are pinned and restrained against the wall. You'll feel your clothes begin to get bloodied up with the bleeding that is still dripping from the message in this area.
Where?
You don't know what they're referring to. But before you can react, you will see Kin will go up beside her, and bite at her thigh, not at her thigh, but at her like calf to try and pull her off of you. And as he does so, holy shit.
Dude, he's fucking her up.
He deals the damage to her, and what you will see is that they will fade into etherealness once more, and you will be dropped. And Keen sort of looks at you, concerned.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I am. Thank you.
Wait.
Do I still have all the blood on me?
Yes.
Is that like okay.
Yes, you do.
I'm sure that's like spectral too.
No, the blood is very much real.
Okay.
As this happens, you will hear the Fennel calling out for people. Fennel, you call out 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30. No one comes up. You feel the air around you turn from a pleasant cool to frigid and cold. It is early autumn. It should not be this cold yet. What do you do as you call out?
If nobody's gonna come up or answer my calls, I'm going straight into that door and finding out what's going on. Because I heard a thump that just means someone's in trouble. So, that door, right?
Yep, you can open it. Click on the door icon to open it.
Yeah.
You will
this is
see
Dead-Legged Man.
a patron there. As you look at the body, give me a medicine check.
Yeah, 1 second. There.
Taking the time to look at it, you will see, if you enter in and take a look, you will see this NPC has a cold hand that held them up from there, and it looks like their windpipe was crushed so that they could not scream. You will see that there is a sort of like imprint of 5 stab marks clawed in, like a hand dug into this man's heart.
Jesus Christ.
And it looks like they were held up high for a brief moment in time, as the look that they have is that of fear. And the hand mark that was on their head, that's on their neck, it was crushed windpipe, but you also know that it was a hand because against the neck there's signs of necrosis and frostbite. Give me a religion or arcana check in this moment.
Both are the same to me. Oh, I know, fuck all.
You do not know what this is. You haven't the slightest clue.
Oh, okay.
You are standing at a dead body here. And
okay.
You are now keenly aware, if nothing else, no one, you get a feeling, no one is coming.
Right. I'm gonna turn around, bolt out the door, and if you allow me to, I'm gonna jump down the balcony and try to find someone.
As you do this, Dream, you did hear Fennel reach out for assistance.
Yeah.
Would you go out to help, or what would you be doing in this moment before this is all happening while he is investigating the body that is dead?
Yes. Is it possible for me to like kind of look and see who cried out, but not like, immediately approach?
Sure, you can peek around a corner.
Okay.
So if I had to let you peek, you would sort of be around here with your little friend, and you would be able to see from around the corner. Oh my god. No. My goodness. You would be able to see from around a corner. You're on the grid, so I can't like put you halfway through. You will be able to see a Fennel enter a building looking panicked and come out even more so.
Is it possible for me to like kind of trail behind them a bit, but just because I'm not sure what it is exactly. I don't know if this is related to that spirit, so I'm just like pretty on guard and just kind of want to try and figure out what's happening before I like rush out and approach this stranger.
Sure. Fennel, as Dream is peeking around the corner, give me a perception check to try and notice them, and you can give me a stealth check if you're trying to stay hidden.
Okay.
Holy
I'm hoping
shit.
I'm getting it right this time.
Oh, you don't see shit, though. Your rolls,
Oh, that's
man.
fine.
That was a religion check.
Oh, that was religion. Wait, no, that was persuasion.
Wait, what?
It was a religion check.
Well, there was
No.
one religion and one
Is this
persuasion.
persuasion?
Yeah, you rolled persuasion.
Did I do
Click on
persuasion? Oh, for fuck's sake!
You're okay. Or
I thought it was...
you're
Wait, persuasion.
Oh no! Streams behind.
streams down?
No, the stream is. I was watching the stream. It was pretty far behind.
Sorry.
Oh, that's performance. That's
Perception.
Jesus Christ. Is that right this time? No, it's no better.
Yes.
It's not better,
It's
but
right.
it is right.
Fuck's sake, that got me confused.
You're okay. You're okay.
My bad, but still.
Hey, they tried to help you.
Yeah, they did. They
tried to save you. Although, like, really, this is probably, if you had to roll bad here, this is where you'd want to do it. But Dream, you would be able to see, like, Fennel has left this room in a small panic, and you jump down from the second story.
Yeah. To the stairs and try to just find someone immediately.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Sure.
There you go. You will successfully, like, leap down, and maybe the reason you don't notice is because you're doing a, like, badass fucking, like, front flip over, and, like, land here, and just run down the stairs for a moment. And, you'll see, like, a panicked waiter or, like, server here, like, worker, go downstairs to look for something and someone. And while that is happening, I'm just gonna make you not on the map for a second. Because you are elsewhere, and we'll deal with the other two. Because you two are still here. The two of you who are sleeping in this other common shared room here, I would like you and the three of you, sorry. First of actually, Luna actually would probably wake you up. Midna. Around the time that Dream sort of walks around the corner and, like, peeks around as they sort of overheard the footsteps of someone nearby. And they'll sort of, like, peck at your head. Peck, 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 peck.
Ah.
Midna.
Midna. There seems to be someone outside, and it feels cold. Really cold. As they say that, I would like you to give me an Arcana check, if you would be so kind.
16 or 19.
Well, first thing I can say is they are absolutely correct. It is absurdly cold. This time it is, like, truly, like, Aurora Borealis level, inconceivably cold. Like, this time of day, this time of year, this part of the country localized entirely within this building. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. And as you look around, you'll notice your window. With the 19 Arcana, you will see that it isn't frosted like white. And that wasn't the case before. But then you take a closer look at it and... oh no, the window isn't frosted. It's frozen. You touch it and it's cold to the touch. It's... doesn't sound like glass. It sounds thicker and like a foot of ice is in there instead of maybe a centimeter or two of glass. And you do also overhear the footsteps of, well, 6 pairs of feet moving through the floor.
Okay. So I will also say, I noticed that on the sheet of Luna, they have innate spellcasting.
That
for the owl
sounds
that you gave.
very wrong. But
Well, all it is that they can cast a spell. The spell alarm.
The alarm spell.
Yeah. But I don't
You
know
know
if you
what? I'll
like.
allow it. You can have a. You can. I'll allow it. It's fine.
That's the owl you gave me, so.
That is the owl I gave you, and everyone else has a special familiar, and it's honestly the alarm spell is not that bad. Cool.
Yeah, so there will be an alarm spell over my room.
There is an alarm spell over your room. You take a minute to cast that, and
well, this would have been like before we went to sleep.
Sure, I'll allow that. The alarm hasn't been broken, and no one has entered or exited your room yet.
Okay.
But you do hear like those like 6 pairs of feet moving forward, and then you suddenly also hear a thump of feet hitting wood, as if somebody jumped from the balcony. Now that you're awake.
Okay. Well, I guess I will sort of peek out my head from the door and investigate.
As you do so, you can click on the door to open it. You will look out and you'll see a sneaky, like straight up, no stealth check will hide that there is a small golden dragon and a full-ass person there in plain view. You will see a sort of sneaky looking tiefling and a shiny golden dragon here. And they look fine. They look healthy, but you'll also feel that like cold chill blow in once more.
They look healthy. Isn't the tiefling covered in like blood?
Oh yeah, you do see the tiefling covered in blood. My mistake, I forgot.
Healthy looking blood though.
That's some healthy blood.
Healthy looking blood, yes.
It looks very nutritious.
Yeah, brimming with iron.
Delicious.
So I see this
Let me have
blood-covered
some.
tiefling.
You see a bloody tiefling who looks scared out of their mind, and a dragon who is like, they're both hyper vigilant here and like trying to it's fair to say, right? Like you're both hyper vigilant and trying to yeah.
Do they notice me?
Are you trying to stay stealthy?
We'll say sure. I was just trying to I was kind of just peeking my head, like opening the door a little bit, just kind of see what was going on. So
Sure.
yeah, I'll stealth roll.
As for the two of you, please give me your perception checks. Actually, we'll go off passive perception. No, they don't. Full stop. Passive. The passive dream. What passive perception is if you hover over to your perception, you'll see the wisdom, and then you'll see a parentheses 12.
Yeah.
If you hover over that will be your passive perception. That is what you are able to passively notice. I'm also realizing that we don't have your skills chosen as a ranger for some reason.
What does that mean?
Wait.
That is an important thing.
Hold up. Let me double check something.
No problem.
Yeah,
Session 1, things are a little jank.
It'll take a little moment.
Yeah, I need to
shortly.
plutonium import. Sorry?
Oh, I said I'll be back shortly.
Okay, take your time.
Carry on, I'll catch up.
I will also be right back.
Sorry. Use default. Probably use that. Okay. Use default. Wall.
Wait, so what does it mean that my skills weren't imported before?
We didn't import your some of your skills from your background, and I'm fixing that right now.
Cute.
Yeah. Congratulations, you can... That actually makes sense. Okay. Let's skip this.
I have returned.
Welcome.
I returned.
Love this program.
All right. Close. Okay. Cool.
I'm not really sure what to do.
Okay, for some reason it's not. I mean, fine. Sure. I'm just fixing the character sheet up a little bit so that it's not wrong. But what would you do? You don't notice Midnalynn in this moment. Midnalynn, what would you do?
Well, seeing the potential danger in the situation and seeing as how they don't seem to have noticed me, I think I will just kind of wait for them to pass. As any face-to-face situation would probably end poorly for me.
All right.
Okay.
As you okay. As you look on, I'm going to. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I am finished. Am I? I am. I'll say. Cool. I'm finished. As you stay still and all of you are looking out, Yasu and San, the two of you, I would like you both to roll Constitution saving throws as you are still asleep.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. You will wake up in a chill, both around the same time. You realize something in your body, like, it's such a sudden change that it shocks you awake. But you know that if you get the feeling that if you didn't wake up and you'd stay asleep, well, sleeping in the cold, that's never a good thing. But the two of you are suddenly awake here. And Yasu, you in particular, I would like you to give me an Arcana check. With advantage, actually. So, we can take that 20, just roll normal again. Or...
Well, there's an actual 20.
Fuck.
EYO.
Okay.
Eyo.
You will close your eyes. And you will feel something. This cold, you felt it before. You're familiar with it. You know the type of creature that revels in this, the type of creature that could take moments like this and make it. And sort of look out. You look out and you see a frosted glass in a cold room. It reminds you very much of yourself. Very much of yourself. In that this creature, this person, is more than likely not resting in peace. Just from the nature alone of what's happening, you can pin it to a few different options, but it's some kind of ghost, and a powerful one. Yure.
Would Yasu's have her weapons on her? Or would they be elsewhere?
Presumably, you would carry your things with you. They would be in your room. That goes for all of you.
My gear would be in my sleeping room, wouldn't it?
Presumably, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm awake at this point too, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I've got primer sense out to a range of about 20 feet. Would I notice them moving in the hallway?
20 feet. Let me see.
Yasu is going to quickly grab her naginata and slowly push the door open, speaking up. Sanguaro, are you awake?
Yeah, what's up? It's a bit cold. Kind of groggy, just waking up. Not feeling too good. Something about the cold is not sitting well.
The dead are restless. Quote.
As you say this, the dead are restless. You pick up your naginata. You feel a message. You suddenly know a message was written to you from your patron. You can feel even amidst this necrotic cold, you'll feel a chill coming from your sort of holster, I suppose, where you keep it. A chill down your spine, as if your patron was taking a long, frigid claw and sliding it down to get your attention.
She pauses to glance to the feeling for a moment.
Sanguaro, as you do this, give me a perception check as well, or an insight check.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
14.
Okay. What do you do, Sofia?
She is going to slowly let go of her weapon and turn to Sanguaro, debating her choices for a moment. You said the ghost was a strong one, yes?
Yes, it was. You believe that it has hold over this entire building. Perhaps if it was possible to fight it in another place, it would be less so. But there's some strong ties to this location.
So, seeing as they're grabbing the weapon, they're said the dead are restless, and they seem, I would assume, slightly panicked.
Yes, with a 14, you will notice that sudden pause in their demeanor as they look a little bit confused, but you're not sure about what exactly or what that could mean. Sure. You just know that this heavily scarred person bolted out and said, "The dead are restless."
The dead are restless? What do you mean? What's going on? Not really knowing what to do, was just waiting for a response.
There is a ghost tied to this building, and it seems. She pauses. I'm not sure, but it's not our friend.
Hearing that, San will be immediately worried, because ghosts are not a fun thing to deal with, and he will grab his oversized cooking utensils and stand up, ready for a fight with a ghost.
What was that?
What?
Oh, I heard a door. Okay.
Yasu looks visibly confused at the oversized cooking ware.
It's a giant ice cream scoop and a giant wooden spoon. The ice cream scoop is slung over his back, and the wooden spoon is at his side, kind of like a sword.
The two.
If there's a goat, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if there's a ghost haunting this building, we might need to get our way out of here and see if anyone's been hurt. And he'll start going towards the door.
To that I agree.
As the two of you make your way outside of the room, you will open the door, and just in time to sort of see a lady peek out from behind the door opening, a small dragon and a small tiefling all looking out over the balcony. As I'll say, I don't imagine you two are you two trying to stay quiet and stealthy too?
I am an almost 7-foot-tall cactus man. Stealth
so
is
no.
Not something I consider.
As you see that, you will see, Dream, you'll see Keen sort of turn around and like,
Yasu is not.
Point.
She knows ghosts gonna find her LMAO.
So Keen turns around and like gestures to get Dream's attention, and then notices everyone else here. And all the four of you will sort of like convene in this moment, looking at each other. So all sort of keenly aware that there's some fuck shit happening. But we're not going to look at what you guys all say together in this moment. We are not going to do that at all. What we're going to do is, see if I can't fucking... Why can't I? Oh! I'm an idiot. Here we go. We will move over to the south end here. Downstairs, where there is a person here rushing over to see.
Oh, hell.
As you look around, you will see
Oh.
splatters of blood everywhere.
The hell, it's only been 5 minutes.
Very quick ghosts.
You look around, and you have been up in your post, and you've probably been upstairs doing your rounds for maybe 30 minutes at this point. And in 30 minutes, without a noise, without a sound, something has gone through the, admittedly, lessened presence of staff, because there aren't that many people here. Most of the people have all gone away. And you will see that there are splatters of blood throughout the entrance where the people who would have been stationed to guard would have been. Another thing, sorry, you would notice that the doors are closed. No one has come in or out, presumably. And like before with everyone else, as you look at the windows here, you will see that they are frosted over.
Okay.
What would you do, my friend?
So, immediately hitting the stairs, running down, as soon as I notice, like, I get about here, notice everything, I'm turning back up and going to get my gear. Because I see this blood. No, I need to protect myself. I need to protect everyone here, so I need my gear.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You head upstairs. I'm sorry, I was just waiting for you to to run this scene, and
yeah,
you.
I was not expecting this. My original plan was to run into the kitchen, but now they've seen all this blood. Yeah, no, I need my gear.
You
Don't
will...
fuck with ghosts.
Ghosts are scary.
Oh, I don't even know if it's ghosts yet.
You don't?
I think it could be just barbarians or something.
You head upstairs, and as you go upstairs, you will see a small gathering of people up above here. You will be able to clock a tiefling sort of turned around looking at a scarred woman and a cactus one, and the cactus man that you'd seen before. And thank God there are some people upstairs who are still alive. And as the five of you all converge in this moment here, seeing
which
each
way
other.
is to my room? That way.
Which one? I was going to
say, which way is to my room?
Your room would be this one next to Mrs. Raven here is your room, the one that I'm opening and closing the door.
Yep.
But you store your stuff here.
All right. I'm just gonna yell to everyone, take cover, get your gear. There's something going on.
And as all this is said, I think this is where we will end the session for tonight. Thank you guys very, very much for playing.
This was fun.
It was a pretty slow introductory thing, but I felt it was necessary given everything. And I hope you guys had a good time.
Oh, yeah, you've already got me excited for the next session. I want more.
Thought it would go for a little longer, but yeah, it's good.
I mean,
Yasu is mildly spooked and annoyed that she didn't even get to use the bathhouse.
It honestly, the biggest holdup, straight up, and it's I'll say it's on my entirely my fault, is me not realizing that I needed to prepare so many more things. And also I will say, even though we started like at around 9, 10, just got to 11, that's like about a 2-ish hour session. That's not so bad. I think. I hope. I
thought it would be like 4 hours. That was my standard expectation.
No, I typically go for 2 to 4.
Oh, okay.
Actually, on average, it's 2 to 3. But with that, I really want to thank you guys so much for playing. I had a blast running for you guys, and I'm looking forward to next week, assuming everyone is good to run. I'm going to drop you lovely people on a wonderful other streamer. And you know what? Since we are doing some ghost shenanigans,
I might need to change the accent of this bot.
Go ahead. Since we are doing some ghost stuff,
코리안이디즈.
Oh my god, that is a strong accent. Oh my goodness.
Very strong uno.
Very strong. That's pretty strong.
Might be a little hard to understand there.
Just a little bit. All right, we're going to go
we can
over.
Mess around with that later.
Yeah, of course. And raid one Vile Gloom, because she has a pretty cool model. And once again, thank you guys very much for watching. It means the world. If you are, any of you viewers are interested at all in checking out the rest of it, you can probably catch it at around this time on Fridays, 8 p.m. Fridays, and barring something going horribly wrong. And I also run other games. Please check them out. And yeah. I'm just stalling. I'm pushing the button now. Bye bye.
Take care and have fun.
Bye.
People.
Fun.